Hey everybody, METALGAMERGEEK here, and welcome to another episode of Tales of the Neon Sea. Okay, where did we leave off last time? What is the objective? Oh yeah, I gotta find the dock in C4, which I think is where we are. Yeah, Edward Clinic's right there. So let me not go that way, because I like to explore everything. There's really nothing else for me to do. Okay. Hello? You look like you just had a rough one. I know it hurts, but try to keep still. Unfortunately, they are all just flesh wounds. These gangs really have no principles. What can I get from here? Anything? Anything? Another patient? You don't look sick. Are you here for a physical? Dr. Edward, I'd like to ask about a robot named Brank. I understand he was a patient here. It seems everyone is looking for Brank. Some gang members just came by asking about him. The gangsters looking for Brank too? How are we supposed to know where each patient is? These people make trouble when they don't get what they want. My poor Edward. It's okay, Luna. Let's see if any damage has been done to the instruments. Okay, but you really should lie down for a while. Can you tell me about Brank? Yeah, but you know I can't break doctor-patient confidentiality. What I can tell you is that Brank lives in District A2, which is the staff residence for the Bellflower House. He often has problems with dog hair clogging his systems, so he comes to the clinic every week for regular maintenance checks. There's a cafe over in District A3. Dog walkers like to go there. You could probably find some of Brank's acquaintances. Alright, I'll check it out, but I didn't expect Brank to be in deep with gangsters. There were rumors about him being close to some gang leaders, but I don't know much about it. I do know that those gangsters are looking for him now. Maybe he's on the run? Brank hasn't received his regular maintenance for a few days. If you do find him, please remind him he's due for inspection. Thanks, Doc. If I find him, I'll tell him. So, A2 is where he lives, A3 is the dog cafe. What is this? Genetic experiments? This looks like a really old medical journal. More lore! Code 1179. Gene Modification Experiment Research Report Code 1179. Reinforcing certain physical functions by genetic modification has proven stable and matured by the results. Expected experimental targets were all met, however, after long-term observation we found that genetic modification had some flaws. Although the test subjects had successfully acquired the expected physical function reinforcement, the modification would contaminate the genetic pool of test subjects more seriously than we had estimated. Through the long-term observation on subject EG6482, we found that genetic modification will also lead to lesions being exhibited by every other generation among the descendants of this subject. Descendants would die soon because of the lesions of several body parts caused by genetic issues. Oh, that's unfortunate. After the accident, Edward and I have drifted apart, so... Hey. Why are you telling me this? Oh! This seems like a quantum chip storage that simulates a brain for intelligent robots. That's an odd place to store that. So I have the pass card, a learning processor, a transmitter, and a brain, or simulation of a robot brain. What are these parts for? Finding out Brank's address was a bit of a reward, but if the gangs are also looking for him, it means that things are more complicated than I imagined. I'm also interested in what the gangs said back at the door. There's something odd about that doctor. So you're the detective looking for Brank. Who's asking, pal? Nice to meet you. My name is Nano. I'm a robot detective. Grandpa Charles adopted me and now I live in his workshop. Okay. Yes, I'm Rex. Charles mentioned you. I heard you're looking for Brank? Indeed I am. I understand we share a common goal. I'm investigating the recent disappearances of some robots. Brank is the latest to have gone missing. I suspected that the gangs had kidnapped them, but it seems that all of the missing robots also visited this clinic. This is a major lead. I tried hacking the clinic's computer records, but I found nothing useful. Maybe there are some crucial paper documents in there. Need some help? I would suggest the most logical course of action would be splitting our responsibilities. Please find Brank first. There must be a reason why the gangs are looking for him. Here's a heaven-level pass card. It's still experimental, so it's not completely functional yet. It can only unlock districts at orange level and below, but should be enough to get you to Brank's address. While you investigate Brank's house, I'll be working on the clinic. If you find anything, I'll be at Grandfather's workshop. We can exchange information there. Good luck. Okay, so a test replica of a Heaven Pass card. So I can get to orange level now. And that's the last of the character files. Nanco. Male robot 16 is an amateur sleuth. He's a robot adopted by Charles who knows everything about everything in the Underbridge district. He works odd jobs for residents near the workshop for money. He may look like a child on the outside, but his age is a mystery. Pretty sure my file says 16. Alright, so now I can do orange stuff. We need to go to you, because that's where the other elevator is. Blue. Help me. That robot's in a bad way. Should I help him? Yeah? Looks like we need to find a doctor to help him. This cleaning robot has gone into hibernation mode. I need to go find a doctor. Well, good thing I know where one is. Who would just leave a robot like that on the ground there? Hey man, you got a robot on A1 or C1. Somebody up above might need your help. What is it? A robot seems to have passed out in C1 district. Any chance you can check it out? A robot? I'm on my way. Luna, you look after things here. I need to step out for a while. I wonder if this has anything to do with what that little robot set up. That's the fire alarm. Hi there. Just before the doc ran out, he was about to show me that robot's diagnosis report. I'm a close personal friend of his, you see. Some might say we're like family. Actually, that's it. We're family. Sorry, according to hospital regulations, we can't reveal any information if the patient is not here in person. The doctor's gone, so if I can distract the nurse, I should be able to sneak peek at Brank's diagnosis. I know this is a pretty dirty move, even for me, but I'm running out of time. I guess that's where this comes in. Get the nurse's attention with this patient beeper. The nurse is distracted. Now's my chance. Alright, Brank's medical record. Exceptionally high arithmetic ability and social competence. A real high-end technician. Several systems clogged with dog hair, likely from walking his dog after work. Brank, Art 5, serial number, whatever. Electronic repairman. Non-violent, no defense. Social rights is R7, I don't know. Medical diagnosis. Degeneration caused by long-term exposure to radioactive materials. Also some dog hair clogging. The internals needs to be maintained properly. Note, aging BH12 parts due to overworking, which will require regular hospital repairs. He walks his dog after work every day. Radiation. Angela is the missing person that bartender mentioned. Her older sister was destroyed by humans. She didn't tell me she's outgoing and likes... Didn't he tell me she's outgoing and likes humans? Bartender, non-violent. Since her sister was destroyed by humans, her emotional systems have been malfunctioning. This has caused instability in the logic level of the simulated brain. Psychological intervention needed. Note, not happy to be restored or rebooted. Cognitive autism has appeared in the simulated brain. Observation and regular treatment needed. Huh. Robot's gonna have a hard life too. I can't believe he doesn't have enough money to replace his joints with all that work he does at the airport. Martin. Chemical Defense Inspector, Starlight City Airport area. The mechanical joints are easily damaged due to long hours working in an acidic and high pressure environment. Regular inspection of the structural integrity is necessary. Cannot afford joint replacement, so an anti-acid treatment needs to be performed on the weakened parts. Zhang Bing. A gangster robot? Isn't that the employee who couldn't gain entry before? Why would a technician need a combat modification? External bones are frequently damaged due to wear and tear, so extensive external repair is needed. Correction of external bone balance is also required. He was transformed into a robot hatchet man by the gang, so the emotional system is extremely unbalanced. A reset needs to be performed. Huh. Angela and Brank both missing and both have records in this medical log. Their serial numbers are also end in the same digits. There must be a connection. And that butler robot from yesterday, he had these numbers in his serial code too. The similar serial numbers means they were created in the same place at almost the same time. Could it be a coincidence? Unlikely. I gotta keep this in mind. Okay, we have leads. Alright, so what did we learn here? The case. Branks medical report. Everything I just read. Okay. I wonder if there's stuff that I can go back and do, because it looks like I'm missing something along the way. Also, Starlight City, I missed something there that makes me kind of sad. And there's some history. And we're not doing the end yet. Alright, we have to go back up top. The doc should be helping out that robot here now. Great to have a young wife. Kind of creepy. Since the king regulated our time with the universal clock, I feel more and more exhausted at work. Yeah, because they're making you work longer. I remember reading this the other day. We have to go to A2 to investigate Brank's house. So that's this area. This elevator. Wasn't there another one here? Or am I misremembering? Remember when I always misremember? We cleared up this area. Yeah, no, it's not here. Anything new to talk about? I think this is all stuff I talked about the other day. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so basically we go down here and the elevators are down here. Unless it's to the left. I may have been to the left. Or this is the C side. This is the A. I just saw it's painted on the wall. This is the A side. We go this way for the A elevators. We did the Maid's Cafe already, right? Yeah. Did we do the Maid's Cafe? Yeah, that's where we got, we did that before. It's fine. We don't come here anymore. We go the Bellflower Dormitory. Be right above us. Yeah. Let's listen to what they gotta say. I spent the whole night decorating the pedal bathroom from yesterday. It's getting harder and harder to serve those ladies. Tell me about it. If not for Fancy Feather, we would have been given even more work. You're right, Fancy Feather remembers the old days. It's been a year since Angela left. Last month I heard she's working in a bar now. I want to leave this place too. I would love to get a look at the outside world if I had the chance. Bellflower employee, you're a stranger, right? This is executive staff housing. Go away. Sounds like a challenge. I'm assuming where those puppos are is where Brank's room is. H7 is not your place. Seems like nobody's home. Woof, woof, woof. I hear a dog barking. Maybe something has happened to Brank. I gotta get in there and have a look. Special facial recognition anti-theft lock for robots. It can only be entered after the code is cracked. Okay, I need to fill every single node to complete the decryption. The route can cross itself but not overlap. And it can't go through this, and it can't go through the same yellow node twice. Yellow nodes must be hit in the right order, and the route must finish where it began. I get it. Reset. Do I get it? No. Why can't I figure this out? Do I have to cross all of them? Is that what it said? No. Obviously, that's not the way. Yeah, I need to like review that. Okay, I need to fill every single node to complete the decryption. The route can cross itself but not overlap. And it can't go through the same yellow node twice. Yellow nodes must be hit in the right order. Okay, so I can do something like... Oh, that's weird. Oh, so yeah, I see it. Maybe. Don't. I hit every single node though. Before. Wait a minute. No, I get it. I think I get it. I think I do. And let me do the exact same thing. No variance whatsoever. So basically it has to cover all these, and I think it has to end in there. So if I work backwards, let's go like this. No. What the hell, man? There we go. No, I got it. Okay. I had it. There we go. Took me like 10 million cycles to figure that out. Jesus, what the hell happened here? That's a giant Bison symbol on the wall. Yes, it is. No signals of theft or robbery. Yeah, this is a signature Noah crime scene, so the purpose of the bunny parcel was to bring me here. But why? Well, I suppose I do recognize these crazy symbols from Noah's old crime scenes. Woof woof. What's wrong with this dog? Judging by his poor malnourished pup, Brank's been gone for a while. Woof woof. Poor thing. Let's find you something to eat. Food? Thought I grabbed it. It's It's ravenous, nearly bit my arm off. If there's a Noah symbol on the wall, there must be something else in this room as well. Let's have a look. Investigate the place. Cheryl, July 3rd. An unreleased classic poster of the singer Cheryl for one of her shows 13 years ago. She was one of Noah's better-known victims. Interesting. She was killed before that show was even announced. And this poster should be hanging in Cheryl's dressing room, but all the investigators found was an empty space on the wall where it should have been. So we have a missing poster from a crime scene 13 years ago, which shows up in a missing robot's apartment. Is this some kind of message for me? The bunny puppet sent to me the other day was also belonging to one of the victims, so that makes two things linking these events to Noah's case so far. The footprints from the bed to the door. Irregular steps suggest a staggering movement. There's a condensed fluid on near the footprints. Judging from the footprints, someone must have gotten out of bed and walked out of the room in a disorderly stagger. The steps look like ones of a drunk or drugged person. Oh, we're doing this again. This charging device must have a past record of the robot that used it. You can find some information here potentially. Incorrect charging, incorrect supplementary fluid, system loading. Charging power query. Low credit, balance 1 penny, debt $4,200, days of power supply suspension. So many overdue bills. Looks like Brank is barely making ends meet. So recharging devices malfunction. Were the wires been yanked out? On 3:21 a.m. on the 17th of October, Brank's charging process was cut off during his sleep, and the compulsory awakening function of the computer failed. That was that. Unknown chemical can be seen in the recharging fluid. The users ignored it. The warning label on the label advises against adding unauthorized chemicals, but it seems that somebody wasn't paying attention. Looks like tank number 1 has a similar problem. Eject. Uninstalled fluid. So then we have calling service. Service unavailable when account in overdraft. What'd we learn? Investigate jar number 1. That's this stuff. Huh, it's rare to see recharging fluid coagulated like this. Let's take a sample, even though I'm not sure what an analysis will show. Someone injected an unknown nano fluid into the charging device, and it's very likely that the fluid entered Brank's body during the charging process. What do we have here now? Some sediment was found in Brank's supplementary liquid container, which must have been added when Brank wasn't paying attention. Initial conclusions are that there is sedimentation as a result of the reaction between a certain material and the supplementary liquid. When the sedimental crystal is exposed to the air, the rest of the supplementary liquid will quickly volatilize and become thin airborne particles. Brank must really love his pup. Or should that be loved? His pup. A lot of residue from the robot recharge fluid on the bed, and the ports and tubes have been ripped and torn. Did Brank do this to his own bed? Very likely caused by the user forcibly removing them. No traces of a fight or a struggle, and no signs of damage caused by the dog. I guess all the clues I'm looking to get for now. I have to try to reconstruct how this went down. I know how the gears work. Alright, so not this one. No. You. Then, so that one goes there. We put you here. You there. That doesn't line this guy up. You. You. That. Yeah, let's go. Brank put some kind of additive into the recharging fluid tank. The recharging device sent out a warning but gave a manual override. The additive entered Brank's body through the recharging input port. 3:21 a.m. Brank was recharging when he suddenly got up and yanked out the recharging input, which damaged his bed outlet and his own input. He staggered towards the door in a very strange way, ignoring the leaking fluid out of his body. He exited the home and went missing. I bet you all of these robots have that device in their brain. Really? You had to highlight that bit of art right there? Interesting. There's no trace of another person at the scene, so Brank probably left by himself, and if the data from the recharge system's failed force wake-up function is correct, Brank left the room with his body in dormant mode, a sleepwalking robot. That shouldn't be possible. First, the robot in the Mrs. Perry case, and now Brank with the same kind of implanted device. It seems to reason that the implanted device that's causing both of these robots causes both these robots to act irregularly. Anyway, the strange fluid additive needs to be investigated. It looks like a coagulation of a certain kind of liquid nano substance. What exactly does this thing do? Hey, boy. Why are you barking? Are you taking me somewhere? Do you know where your owner is? Should I follow this poor mutt? Let's go. Hope you can help me find Brank. Find out where Brank is. Okay. Puppy is barking at something down below. Did he come this way? Let's climb down and take a look. Into the sewer we go. Look here on the wall. This is the same coagulated fluid from Brank's place. I should follow the trail. So, follow the trail of fluid to the ripped out wires that led to this door probably being unlocked now. So this is the sewer behind everything we just looked at. More liquid. He must have gone inside here. Follow the trail and investigate. I want to waste time. It's my favorite activity. Oh. No point continuing unless you want to walk to your death. Yeah, you went this way. Safety first, I need to put on a pair of insulating gloves to handle it. Too bad I ain't got none of that. There's not enough power to start up this equipment. There's liquid on the other side, but someone must have raised this bridge to slow a pursuer, perhaps? Damn it, I need to find another way across. Guess we go up here now. Yep. Danger, electric shock. Control center. Do I get gloves from in here? Noah's bird face. This graffiti is very rough. It looks like it's been drawn in a hurry. Noah's symbol just keeps showing up during my investigation. Tool for installing. So here's the gloves. Construction plans for the hydroelectric power plant district. Your location. Exit. The blueprint shows that the turbine generators were constructed after the district had been completed. The old power plant, which was basically shows what the place is like now, except for some abandoned passages and concealed shortcuts. The operation manual for the water turbine. Okay, no power. Flick it on. Power. If the main power equipment goes offline, the backup can be started to supply power to the generator. Attention, backup engine requires an external power source such as a battery. To manually operate the impeller tilt shaft, use the backup controller when installed under the impeller. First, make sure the battery is properly installed in the slot on the water wheel and that enough power is being supplied. Just those 2 pages. So place battery, push lever. To make the water turbine fully operational, there has to be a sufficient power supplied to both the axis controller and the battery compartment. Okay. Hello, battery. Nothing else in here? Cool. My notes are complete. Okay, that's how to do the thing. Do the thing. Are we getting close to the end game now? Powerless external generator. The circuits connect to the lift nearby as well as the large water wheel below. I only control the wheel above when there's enough power. Okay, so I have a battery now. Also, I have the gloves. That's fine. Not enough power to start up this equipment. How the devil do I do this? Oh, do I have to do anything with this? The lift will work once enough power has been routed. Mass hydroelectric power generator probably abandoned due to high costs and inefficiencies, or am I talking crap? I still have a battery to put somewheres. Hold on. To-do list. Start the backup excitation generator. Make the generator work. Okay, so... map of my things. So first... put it there. I don't think I saw... Well, that's... Is that A? Yeah, that's there. Oh, it's the part up top. This guy. I should be able to put a battery in somewhere. Am I just losing my mind? Wait a minute. And there goes my way back. Soft plastic tube that is used for drainage. I'll use the elevator with a red card. No point in doing that. There's nothing to be delivered right now. Okay, this is going to bring me down. The Adventures of William taught me that. Lowered once enough power has been supplied. Synthetic energy source. That magnetic generator should be able to run on this fuel. Did I see another E? It's full of rubbish, can't go any further. Okay. So if I connect the hose to this... Oh, I see. We want... Put it up there and it sends it straight across. Fly! I have to get back over there. There was stuff down below, though. There was that ladder I can go down over here. Let me mess with this for a second. I don't know. I don't know. Definitely went this way. Circles to the back of this wall. There must be a secret path, and there should be a switch to open it nearby. What? Whoever commissioned the secret path should... There is indeed a switch, and it looks like it's connected to the circuits here. Is all the power being sent here? Turbine's got to go on first. So basically, all that power comes here to open up the magic door. Put the battery in here. If I rewire this... No power goes up there, okay. Oh, I gotta go up top to start up the generator. With the hose. Turn that on. Okay, the power's back on as long as there's enough water flow. The hydraulic generator can provide power to this area again. Okay. That's my way out. That's connected to there, so now I have to go... Once power's been rerouted, okay. I get it now. So I gotta go back over here. I think. Wait a minute. No. No, no, no. Was there anything else I could put this battery in? Well, wait a minute. I feel like this here should be enough to do this. Right? Or am I just losing my mind? Or do I take it from here? Put it in here. Nope. Color me confused. Oh. There we go. I thought it was just to, like, get out of here. Now the turbine is turbining. Right, okay. And you're gonna do that. We're gonna come up here. Sir, you should have some power. Wait. Where does that send power to? Oh, there we go. Now it's got 2. Damn it, Bobby. So that's got 2 going to it. Do I have to... No, we keep this one where it is. We not even worry about that stuff? Just pipe more power here? Wait a tick. Wait a tick. Never pushed the button on here. Whatever this does. Alright, so unroute the power, I guess, from over there. Yeah. Now do this. Oh, what now? Sir? The door is locked and can only be opened with a special key. Nothing here. What's A2? Oh, okay. Let's go in the other pipe now. What? Mysterious tomb? I'm assuming I need the batteries from those 2 units. There's a body down there. There's so much rubbish and scattered parts with barely room to move. Yeah, but I see crime. Okay. Ew. That man's juice is spilling everywhere. So, oh, okay, so now we got to go investigate the body. Okay. An elaborate key for an elaborate lock. That's it? We don't investigate the crime? Okay. So much for being a fancy super detective. Very weird. I feel like we have to bring 2 batteries to those 2 statues. Enter. Ooh. Get this one first. Nice. Good old lockpicking. A damp diary. Did it belong to that dead guy in the water? Diary of the Dead. I should not have followed it. I should have stayed, just focused on the maintenance job given to me by the gang members. Why did I follow them? I have nothing to do with that weird one, that person with a bird face mask. I should never have followed them into that cave. Curiosity really does kill the cat. There were lots of glowing mushroom in that cave, and I got lost inside. Then I saw its secret, and it has been haunting me ever since. It hides in the corner, behind the doors, and in my dreams. I have to hide in the sewer where there is no drinking water or food, but this is a horrible life. Now I have to survive on the food scraps and the rubbish that falls through the rubbish pipes. Damn it. Damn it. It have come. It will find me. It'll find him one day. I finally know who is after me. It is the god of death, and it will take me away. I am so tired. I can hear it. It's finally here. Do you hear it too? Tick-tock, tick-tock. That's the sound of the footsteps of the god of death. I'm wondering if, like, the spelling and grammar issues are, like, intentional, or if they're because maybe the devs are from another country where English is not their first language. Lots of progressively incomprehensible scribbles. So he lost his mind over time. Got it. This pipe should lead to a drainage outlet near the turbine. If it's turned on, it can provide some power. So yeah, more power. Water's running. Should check the turbine now. Anything in the bed? A very messy bed covered in stains. Ew. Just ew. So now the turbine is outputting a lot more power because it's definitely spinning faster. If I just do a little bit of that. A little bit of this. Now you have 3. Please let that be enough. Sir, I beg of you. How did I get up there before? Oh, I took this little lift. I want to pull the battery from here. Can I pull the battery from here? No. That is a non... okay, yeah, whatever. Can't come back that way, okay. So, I need to figure out how to wire more power from the turbine. I think if I... What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Oh. Hold the phone here. There we go. Oh. cooking. Restart the generating equipment in the old hydroelectric power plant. Turbines are full power. Just gotta figure out how to send all the power to the device that opens a secret passage. Got it. That way. This way. There's also this thing up here now that I want to use to get back later. I'm also pretty sure... Yeah, take this battery and that other battery right now to where I saw those death statues. And then also... that should power enough to you... turn you on and open up that door. Okay, secret opened. Secret passage. I must be close to Brank now. Before we go to Brank, because I saw this. Now I have 2 batteries on me, right? 2 batteries. And it looked like 2 holders of batteries were in here. I have to rewire this. It was on the right side, I believe. Was it the right side? I think it was not the right side. It was not the right side. Was it through here? Nope. It was the other side. You had 2 choices and you made the wrong one. No. Yes. What? Did not expect that. Only the chosen can remove the sword and be imbued with the ancient spirit contained within. Good thing I'm the chosen. I can't pull it out. Am I not the chosen one? Try and fail to pull out the sword. Oh, so that's just like a secret, like a thing. Okay, so that has like no... Okay, that's interesting. D though, who's D? Okay. Now we can go to our secret passage. Because like, there's clearly a reason why they're giving me a path to that battery. And that was it. Open this up. Looked like I had to do a little secret there, but not so. What the... Storing such a large amount of recharging fluid is a big project. There must be something huge connected to this machine. But do we like discover the giant robot conspiracy? This residue is different from the one Brank left behind. Is that because of differences within the robots themselves? Looks like this robot is dead. Let me check the head casing. Yep, same device installed as the others. Looks like this one's broken though. The strange liquid seems alive, and it's entering the electronic brain through the implanted device. Is this how Brank was controlled? Oh, anything else down here? This is the same mark as the one left by Brank earlier. He must have been there. Alright, so we're not going to go out that door. We're going to check out what this is first. Z4 embedded system, to the company. Put in an instruction. After the instructions were entered, the whole liquid tank is activated. Did the instructions activate the liquid inside? Seems to be sending out instructions through the movements of the fluid. What's it calling for? No standby body detected. Importing previous data. Data not matching. Detection finished. Just saw Branks' sequence code. It seems that he's one of the experimental samples. Order input successful. What the? This is... It seems that the liquid leaked from the damaged interface is the same as the residue left by Brank, but it's still in its original form. Take some samples. Let me touch the thing. The nanostructural fluid, which can make robot supplementary fluid coagulate and can easily volatilize in the air. Someone has used this device to activate the liquid, controlling the robots and forcing them to come here like walking corpses. This gigantic device must be the key to why the robots were attracted to this place, and the method for controlling robots must be this liquid. I need to give this sample to Charles for an analysis. However, Branks' trail ends here. Was he taken somewhere else? There's no hidden switch here. I gotta keep looking. So basically, what's happened is this liquid is being pumped into the robots that were made at the same time, and they're all controlled like puppets. Oh, hello. Some marks here. If I keep following this, I may be able to find out where the controller is. Oh. It's broke. Oh. So much for being inconspicuous. Well, that was close. That explosion was aimed at me. Has someone spotted me, or was it some sort of automatic defense system? The passageway is ruined, and the explosion will attract a lot of attention. Maybe it's too risky to continue my investigation. I've required a sample of the fluid. If I could figure out its origin and effects, then I'll know how the murderer did it. I could probably also find out his motive as well. I'll go find Charles in his workshop. Okay. Oh, so it just brings us there? Okay. As long as you stay like this, you should be able to move around again. Soon. I see. How do you feel? Great. I feel as good as the day I was born. Thank you very much for your help. I'll pay for it later at the clinic. Focus more on your work-life balance. If you work too hard, the problem may reoccur. Thanks for the advice. See you later. Seems that I'm not as good as you as solving the immediate problems when they present themselves. Age and experience, Sonny. I've been cutting my teeth on this stuff for decades. How's your wound? It looks serious. I dealt with it at the clinic. It's not that bad, but it will take some time to recover. These gangs are out of control. This is why a doctor is so badly needed in the Underbridge district. And thanks to you, Sonny, we've got one. The other hospitals are too far to get to when you're sick. Yeah, well, thanks for the kind words. I'll pass them on to my wife. Looks like you have a visitor. It's me. I'm the visitor. Check out this stuff. While tracing Branks' movements, I found this. It seems to be some type of nanostructure. Can you help me analyze it? Is this a group of high-density nanorobots? They appear to be in a fluidic state. Edward, come have a look at this. Is this what you were talking about before? Yes, very similar, but I remember they were still experimental and it hadn't been put into production. How could they even be here unless the king... It seems there is more to Underbridge District than meets the eye. By the way, young man, how did you get so filthy? I triggered a bomb and everything I collected got ruined in the explosion, but this one clue is the only thing I have left to continue the investigation. An explosion? I hope the clinic is okay. I wonder if that's why Luna keeps calling me. Was the explosion near the clinic? You should go back and check it out. I'm on my way. We could talk later. I'll take a close look at this liquid, young man, and should have the results by tomorrow. Okay, thanks, Charles. Alright, so we have some new lore. Brank, the Bellflower House maintenance technician. He always suffers from a headache and has been absent for work for a couple of days. No one knows where he is. Brank is a dog lover and he has his own pet dog, a giant corgi named Ellie. There is no sign of breaking and entering at Branks' place, and there is an unusual coagulation sediment found in the supplementary tank, so it's believed that Brank left by himself. Traces and marks go all the way to the secret room under the waterfall, and the investigation had to stop because the water wheel exploded. Okay. Rex, why are you 3 here? What are you talking about? We're talking about the explosion at the big wheel, the big water wheel earlier. Oh, was there an explosion? You don't look surprised at all. Are you in any way involved? What? Did you blow it up? Wow. No, I was searching for Brank. His trail was erratic, like someone else was operating his limbs. It led me to a place with recharging bays and a tank of some strange nano fluid. This fluid would be what was controlling him. Then seconds later, boom, I barely escaped. Recharging bays, nano fluid. I have a feeling this has something to do with the missing robot cases. And the robots were being controlled. That possibility never crossed my mind. Cool, the gangsters must be conducting secret experiments. The way that's the whole sentence structure there just happened. Anyway, I am not sure whether there is anything to do with gangs, but the explosion happened when I was about to find out more. If you didn't see anyone coming after you, it's likely to be an automatically triggered self-destruction device. I think you're right, the explosion ruined almost all of the evidence, but I was lucky enough to have collected some samples of the nano fluid before that. Charles is looking into it now. This is much more complicated than we thought it was at first. The 3 of us will keep collecting information. If we find anything, we'll let you know tomorrow. Good luck, but be careful. I don't want to rescue two miscreant kids and a robot that thinks it's a real detective. File update on Nanko. He's good at collecting information and has his own perspective on things. Calm as he is, he's never controlled by his emotions. He is a friend with Lola and Robin, and his role is that of a smart consultant for the trio. Also, even though I have all of these files, things keep getting updated. Oh, okay. Anything else to talk about with you? Nanko lent me this door card earlier. It's very convenient. I hear it was your invention. Oh, this is just a prototype. I've since developed a New Heaven level pass card. The gangsters' pass card systems won't stop an old man like me for long. Pretty impressive work, I must say. You have many inventions. Of course I do. The Soul Separator and Laser Billy are 2 of my personal faves. I don't suppose you have any core processor chips for an old robot laying around. My friend has been, well, out of action lately. It's nearly impossible to find parts for those antique robots now, but my God's Touch device should work on even the most ancient androids. Looks like you have all the necessary parts to put it together. Now all you gotta do is print one out according to the blueprint. Wait, what? God's Touch. Intelligence. Oh! Is this something that you might not have been able to get? Because that one with the brain piece I got way just because I was like moving around inside the clinic. So now I can go fix BBX. I'll start researching the supplement you gave me later. Don't worry, I'll have the results tomorrow. That's all I can do for today. Once I get the report back tomorrow regarding the recharge fluid, I can decide my next move. Leave now, I guess. Heading out now. Don't forget that recharge fluid. Don't worry, I'll have the results tomorrow. Chapter 2 finished! That poster of the singer Cheryl taken from her dressing room and lost for 13 years, now it turns up in Branks' apartment? Why? Is someone trying to send a message? This feels like the work of Noah. The nano fluid in the machine that seems to have a supporting relationship with the brain implant device. Could they be working together to control a robot's behavior? Are the missing robots the work of Noah as well? Damn it. Nearly everything was lost in the explosion. Where the hell is Brank? If I don't get to the bottom of this soon, more robots might be taken. Come on, Charles, I'm counting on you. Interesting. How did I get back here before that idiot? Didn't he leave under bridge before me? Okay. What we're going to do now is we are going to call it here on this episode of Let's Play Tales of the Neon Sea. If you liked the video, drop a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you're not already subbed to the channel, and ring the notification bell to get alerted when I post more content here on YouTube. Leave comments, share the video, share the channel. It's the best way to show support. Wow. Leave comments, share the video, share the channel. It's the best way to show support, and I really do appreciate it. But until next time, take care, have a good one, and I'll see you soon.